life can feel so chaotic sometimes. Maybe you got a bad diagnosis from your doctor. Maybe you had an accident. There was a car accident or something that happened, and you were hurt, or maybe you had to pay a lot of money. And then there are so many things out of our control, so many problems that can arise, problems with our relationships, with our health, problems with our jobs, whatever it may be. These things come up and they exert so much pressure on our minds and our bodies and our identities. One verse or one chapter in the Bible I find so encouraging is Psalm 27, a psalm of complete trust in the Lord whenever everything seems to be failing and going against you. In Psalm 27 begins this way: "The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked, even mine enemies and my foes, came upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell. Though an host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war should rise against me, in this will I be confident. One thing I have desired of the Lord, and this I seek, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord and to inquire in his temple." We may have forces of darkness pressing in all around us from various different angles, whether it be humans, enemies, whether it be the forces of chaos, or whether it be Satan and his minions. Who knows what all forces of darkness are working against us at all times? But one thing we can admit with David here is that the Lord is our light and our salvation. That even when things seem to be dark, the Lord shines a light in that darkness. And we may even feel abandoned, where the psalmist even says, "When my father and my mother forsake me, the Lord will take me up." He still upholds you. He still embraces you, even when your father and your mother, your closest friends and relatives, reject you. And then he leaves us feeling hope, even as, again, those forces of darkness are pressing all around you. We need to admit with David, as he does at the end of this psalm, "Wait on the Lord. Be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord." And so I hope that we will choose to wait on the Lord and his salvation today. Whenever we are in those times where we are suffering and struggling and feel like we're at our wits' end, we should hopefully endure that, knowing that the Lord is going to make everything work out for us in the end. It may not be the way that you thought it was, but our desire will be fulfilled, that we will get to dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of our life in his presence, and we will get to behold his beauty and his splendor and his majesty. And that's enough to hope in and to get us through today.